What up YouTube, we are back, another little let's play video. This is Killer Queen Bee. So this is available on the Xbox Game Pass. Decided to go ahead and download it. In fact, I had no idea what sort of game this was. I in fact thought it was some sort of like hack and slash on a bullet hell sort of game, but in fact it's this weird throwback, like random sort of 2D action based melee sort of game. So essentially the premise is you're this queen bee and you have little drones, little other bees that you have to go around and you have to basically attack. So it's basically one-on-one. So I'm playing a local match, you can also play online as well. But essentially the queen bee has 3 lives, and also you've got like these little workers or drones or whatever they might be, and they essentially after some time they can level up, they can become stronger, but you have to try and kill them. At the same time there's a snail. It's a weird premise. There's a snail on the actual on the field which you have to mount, and which either of the little drones you're trying to protect mounts, and you have to take it from one place to another. And obviously you can sort of like go between different modes. I'm trying to actually navigate. This is the first time me playing this, a complete noob trying to play this game, trying to figure out what the hell am I actually doing. So much is going on, but yeah, it's one hell of a strange game. Anyway, I've just gone ahead and I killed that queen bee for the 3rd time, and if you kill a queen bee 3 times in a row, all the lives are gone, she can't come back, and obviously you win. So essentially yeah, and then basically this local game has up to 5 different levels. It's like best out of, basically if you first to 3 essentially. So if you win 3 games, they win 2 games, you win 2 games, so there's 5 games in total. So essentially it's the first to 3, the first person to 3 wins. It's actually me recording this thing after the fact of me playing this game and just going back and just watching what's going on here. But yeah, it's a weird game, but there's loads of little weird games on Game Pass that you can download, and a lot of times I feel that these games, why not just give them a shout, because obviously you've got like limited storage on your main storage on your console. So whether that be the Xbox One, the Series X, the Xbox One X, wherever it might be, it's limited storage, and this game doesn't take up that much storage. It's a small little download. So yeah, I mean, if you're bored, if you want to play some sort of random, I mean, essentially this, I'm not sure if this is ported to mobile phones. It might be ported to mobile phones, it might be a mobile game, who knows, I haven't actually looked into it. But yeah, I mean, it looks like, essentially like a mobile game. It doesn't take up space on your console, and I guess it's some sort of little game. If you're bored, you can just play this. A lot of times these days, you know, I've sort of like held back doing a lot of more online stuff, so more focusing on retail, as retail's back open now, and yeah, taking it a bit more easier, and making some time for me to play some games. I'm really dick by that stupid queen. There's loads of little drones flying around now, which are taking the piss now. But yeah, anyway, it's me just going at it, random, just button mashing, trying to kill whatever that comes in front of me. But yeah, it can be a bit chaotic. But anyway, I'm getting back on track here. But yeah, you can got beat there, so they're taking 1 round there. But yeah, it's a game that you can just download. It doesn't take up much space, and if you're into this sort of game, why not? It might be a fun little game. I'm not sure if there's more couch co-op. Might be a fun little couch co-op game, especially if like people that aren't into games, you know, might want to jump in. It can be some sort of little fun little game that you can just play for someone who isn't the best gamer, or isn't so more sort of in line with playing old school sort of 2D, like Donkey Kong, like you know platforming sort of games. This might be sort of something they can jump into, because a lot of times you might get family or friends around and you're playing a game and you want to get them involved, but a lot of times they suck at FPS games, they suck at any sort of other third-person action adventure sort of game, or anything or like even sport games. A lot of times if I'm playing, like for example, if I have a friend around who isn't a gamer and I jump into like a beat 'em up, you just button mash. That's literally all they do, is button mash. I guess in this sort of game you can button mash, but you're not going to do any good anyway. But yeah, you essentially press the A button to hover, and then you press I don't know what button it was, the down button to lunge, and then the X button or something to attack. But yeah, anyway, I've gone ahead and won the 3rd game there. But that was Killer Queen Bee. So if you got Game Pass, this is what the game looks like. So it plays, and that's me winning my first game. yeah, not too difficult to play. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe. This has been Ace. Peace out.